Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We are still continuing with our discussion, the correction of those questions of package 1. So we are now on question 3, which is all about photographic interpretation. So according to the question, Musa board an aeroplane from Uganda to Tanzania. Before reaching the border of Tanzania from Nairobi, they saw a mountain within a distance of 25 kilometers ahead. So Musa decided to use his phone to capture the scenery ahead of their site. So question number 1 is suggest the type of photograph. So I think many students, it was very hard for them to determine the type of photograph, but the instructions are very clear. Musa boarded an aeroplane. They were in the aeroplane in the air. They saw a mountain within a distance, and Musa pulled out his phone to capture the scenery or to capture the mountain. So now suggest the type of photograph. So many students, they have written vertical photograph, but is 100% not correct, because the vertical is taken when the object and the camera, they are at a right angle, 90 degrees. It is vertically below the camera. So the type of photograph, and then question number 2 is to mention the features of the photograph. So after knowing the type of photograph, then question part B, you are going to mention the characteristics of that type, of which the type of photograph is aerial oblique photographs or high oblique. Then part B features, we are now mentioning the characteristics of aerial oblique photographs. It shows both sides, it covers a very large area, it may show a horizon or skyline. It is taken when the camera is tilted at an angle below 90 degrees, not at 90 degrees. Then another question, identify any 3 activities that can be carried out in the area. You mentioned the activities that are carried out in the area. So here we mention the activities which are carried out in highland areas, because we are told that it was a mountain ahead. So the photograph, it was showing a mountain or a highland landscape. So among the major economic activities or activities, we have tourism, we have forestry, we have cultivation and mining. 3 marks. Then another question, what are the likely problems facing people in the area on the photograph? Facing people in the area on the photograph. So the area, it shows it is a highland area. So it is a mountainous area. So we mention problems facing people in highland areas as they are enlisted there. We have soil erosion due to heavy rainfall and steep slopes, dangerous animals from those forests, natural disasters like earthquakes, volcanic eruption, and mass wasting. We have drought condition, especially on the leeward side, poor transport and communication network. Those are among the problems are facing people in the highland areas. Then identify the type of climate. I think it was a problem to some of the students. Knowing that highland areas, they receive high rainfall, many students, they have written equatorial climate, but it is not equatorial, it is mountain climate. Then another question, mention the geomorphic process that is responsible for the shaping of the area. Which process is responsible for the formation, shaping of the landscape of those mountains? So after knowing which area exactly, it will be easy for you to know the process or the geomorphic process, of which it was volcanistic. We go to the last question that suggests the area in the photograph where the photograph might have been taken. I think if you have followed keenly, the area is Kilimanjaro, because they are coming from Kenya on the border of Tanzania and Kenya, so they saw a mountain. So it is mountain Kilimanjaro, which is formed by volcanism. So thank you. We shall continue from there. I wish you a nice holiday. Okay, big up. We shall begin from there next time. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.